SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
All right, we got everything fixed up. 20 seconds of practice left before we go into qualifying. It is a 2-lap qualifying, 10 minutes, so they will have plenty of time to make a full 2 laps should they choose to. Let's check out the track tonight. We have a 1.46 mile track, 88-degree temperature. Track temperature. So I will tell you, I did turn some laps out there. It is pretty loose. There's a couple sketchy parts on this track, but we are going to watch these guys qualify and see who can win that bonus point for earning the pole position.
And I expect that pole position to be within the 51s, considering the track is a tiny bit warm today and a bit humid. I don't see people going below 51 seconds, but clearly we're going to be in the 51s low.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be very interesting to see because there's quite the speed gap in some of these drivers. So we'll have to see who can put a good lap down. We're watching our series sponsor car out there, the SFH car of Mr. John Neidick in the 33 car. He was pretty solid in practice. I think he was somewhere around, 4th or 5th, I believe. So we'll see.
Yeah, he was within the 52s, I believe.
Yeah, he was pretty solid. I mean, there were some faster guys up there, but he looks like if he can keep it straight, he should be a top 5 car.
Yeah, I believe so.
Foreign Star in chat says, who put this crazy track on the schedule? I don't know, man. Some weirdo made this schedule. We won't drop names or anything, but yeah, definitely a oddball track.
Well, to be fair, I'd rather drive Larmrock than Sonoma. I said it. I said it.
I actually enjoy this track. It's different. It's not too crazy. It's pretty flat except for the hill, and the hill is what I think is going to be a a killer for some of these guys.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Yeah, you cannot go full throttle in the hill. Even in an ARCA car, you will get wheel spin, and you know
Absolutely.
you're at risk of just losing it and hitting the wall. The wall is not too far off,
Uh, and even if you're not full throttle over that hill, if you're not straight, that really affects it as well. That will, if you come up there kind of pointed in the wrong direction, it will definitely throw the car sideways. So John Knight currently
for
sitting
sure.
atop the board with a 52.80. I don't think that time is going to stand.
Yeah, that's not gonna be the pull time. Good effort though. What I like about Lamrock is the flow is right. It has a right flow, especially for these cars in that configuration. You're not slowing down a crazy amount except in the first sector. The rest of it, just flows. If we were to use more chicanes, oh, and Nightish out on track, just in the grass, in the wall. He's basically messing up his second lap.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a throwaway lap now. Kevin Jordan jumped to the top here with a 52.2. He ran faster in practice, I believe, so we'll see. Maybe the track slowing down a little bit. As you can see, that car kind of lift up going over that hill.
There are names I have not seen on track yet during the quali. One would be the 77 of Anthony Savignano. He's just taking the track right now. And if I recall, one of the open practice we ran uh, earlier this week or last week, he was one of the top times.
Yeah, and
So I expect him to be up there.
we'll go take a peek. I believe he did put a pretty fast lap in practice. I don't recall where it was, but I do recall it being a faster lap.
Yeah, he was the fastest in practice with
Okay.
a 51.633.
And I believe Kevin Jordan was right behind him in second.
Yep.
So maybe that track is slowing down a little bit. We'll see what the 77 can do.
Yeah, 77. Let's see. I'm gonna put myself in this cockpit. Just oh my god, that was loud.
Does look like he is
He,
charging the corners pretty hard. This might be a pretty quick lap.
yeah, and he got a pretty good line out of the last corner. He's taking. Oh, he went a bit wide into one and two,
Yeah, and I'm not showing
a
that
bit
lap
wide out of two.
is registering, so I'm wondering if maybe he got an off track there.
Mm, potentially, yeah. So far, so good for the rest of the lap, though. Seems pretty solid.
Yeah, something, or maybe that was just his get up to speed lap that we watched, and maybe now he's putting a hot lap down. We did kind of join him mid lap there, so that might be why we haven't seen his time come up on the
Yeah,
board
that's
yet.
possible. He really joined the track late. He's late at the party.
There
And
he
that's a
goes.
52.2.
Gonna show him in second at the moment. We'll see if he can improve. Look like he is still carrying a lot of speed, so I do believe this is his second lap. Looked like he overdrove a corner there a little bit, or had to catch the car as we saw his front wheels turn to the right. A lot of these guys are newer to the league, and we do things a little different. A lot of times, you know, guys don't run road courses in stock cars. It's kind of a thing that a lot of people just may or may not do, and I do
Yeah, that's
believe
fair.
that's kind of what we're seeing here. It looks like we might have one more out there. We'll have to take a peek. It looks like the 51 of Tyler Stevenson.
Seth Sorno, I think, left the pits as well. No, we're good. We're good. Sorry. Speaking of conditions, it appears the track temperature came up to 92 Fahrenheit. So it's getting warmer. I'm not surprised then that lap times are getting slower as we speak.
I think that's gonna about do it for the qualifying. The session has not advanced yet. However, we've had some people who have not gone out and taken a lap, so this may just drag on just a little bit longer until the session advances into the race. 35 laps tonight, joined by Richard Tricky Dick Maltese again. We're going to try to call this one. Road courses at this level are typically pretty exciting with a lot of people making mistakes, but we're going to see. I have a feeling we're going to see large gaps in throughout the field.
Yeah, and honestly, there are a few spots I expect people to either go off or have accidents. Turn one is the obvious one. People will miss their braking zone, especially if they're side by side, might not see their braking point. Up the hill, I can see why people would lose it up the hill. And down the hill on the last corner, it's fairly easy to miss your braking spot and go wide on the last corner for the main stretch, and you just end up on the grass on the outside and potentially bang the wall a bit. So we'll have to be careful around this corner for not bounce back onto the track and cause another wreck. I hear on the radio people are asking if they can start from the pits. Some people just don't want to risk it. I believe that's a fair, especially like you mentioned, if some people are not too familiar with road courses, it might be a fair point to start from the pits. Let you know, let the chaos ensue and just go from there. We have 18 seconds remaining in this qualifying session. We'll move right. I'm reading the chat at the same time. Um, I don't think the stream is freezing.
Yeah, I just checked it. I didn't see anything.
Yep, we're
It,
good.
it might look like that because we're sitting on cameras that are just kind of
Yeah.
circling around
Yeah,
because
for sure.
nobody's out there on track at the moment. But maybe we would.
Anyway, we're gonna start gridding in a second.
And we
Apparently,
are.
it was frozen a bit.
Oh, I did get a notice that it did drop for a second there, but I think we're good. I normally get one little drop throughout the broadcast, but all right, we're going to get this going. Your starting grid tonight, Kevin Jordan in that 95 car. Kevin is a very, very good road racer. Been racing with him for a long time. Made the drop to ARCA this season. Outside pole, Brady Farrell in that 78 car. Anthony Seven, no, I'm gonna butcher that name all season. I apologize. 77 car starting third. Andrew Goeta, 56. He is also a very good road racer that I know of. Pierre Roy in fifth in the 11 car. Bryce Senesac in the sixth position in the 09 car. Seventh is Mark Paget in the 02. Tyler J. Stevenson in the 51. Ryan Butler in ninth in the 12 car. 10th is Jake Kilcommons in the 76 car. 11th, John Neidick in the 33 car. Charles Roberson in the 24 car starting 12th. 13th is Zachary Little in the 20 car. Matt Webb, 14th in the 98 car. Blake Depinet in the 01 starting 15th. Corey Huggenberg in the 10 car starting 16th. Nicholas Ralston starting 17th in the 18 car. 18th is Daniel Ditter in the 5 car. I believe that's supposed to say DJ Ditter, but Seth Zorno in the 2 car starting 19th. Thomas Lease in the 29 car starting 20th. Connor Meyer in the 81 car starting 21st. Edward Peltz in the 7 car. He should be starting 22nd. Michael Boisfort in the 84 car starting 23rd. Ignore a bunch of those 900 numbers. Those are admins. Michael Pimper in the 25 car. Sean, I'm not going to attempt to butcher that last name, in the 4 car. Thomas Afanito and Kevin Fana, and last but not least, Corey Wakefield.
I want to say this. I'm pretty proud of Canada right now. We got 2 Canadians up there in the top 5. I'm not going to complain. Especially the 11 of Pierre Roy, just sporting a magnificent Canadian Tire livery.
So,
I'm not, I'm, I'm not saying that because I made that livery, but I'm going to say it
gotcha.
anyway.
A couple important notes tonight. No cautions unless the track is completely blocked. A caution may be thrown. With that being said, they have 2 tire sets. I don't think they will use 2 tire sets. I think this will be a one-stop race. So they will probably only pit one time and change tires one time, leaving a set in the pits. That should be about it for the important notes of the race. Just we are running side by side on our warm-up lap here. Pace car will pull off as we got a little bit to go, but pace car will be pulling off here shortly.
I hope these guys practice their pit entry a bit because pit entry at Lime Rock is not the easiest. I hope they thought about it.
I would think so. I mean, I hope they did because, like we said, chances are they will not see a caution tonight.
For sure.
We've been running this league for 7 seasons, and I don't believe we have ever once thrown a caution at a road course.
We came close yesterday. Very, very close.
Very close.
Extremely close. We're ready for the start. And we're green.
Green flag is out. We're going to watch these front runners go into turn 1 here. Big spaces in the back. Looks like everyone.
We got a car that's extremely wide. The 78 is wide.
That's
out
Brady
of turn 1.
Farrell. We'll go back and take a peek at that here in a moment.
Otherwise, we're clear. I don't see many incidents. We do still have a lot of side-by-side action.
Pretty much single filed out through the front of the field anyways.
At this point, yeah.
Check on our leader, Kevin Jordan. Maintains.
He's trying to escape.
Yep.
He's trying to escape the 77 of Savignano. And I don't blame him. You know, you want to make sure you get a good gap as soon as you can. And let's mention the fact that we're running 35 laps. Most laps will be around 52, 53 seconds. So we're in for about half an hour of racing. That's not going to be a long race.
Definitely not. And we're going to go back and take a peek and see what happened to Brady Farrell.
After that, I'll invite you to look into Zachary Little, the number 20, who also got wide out of 1 on the second lap.
Yeah, it looks like the 78 just overdrove turn 1 and went off track. Merged on pretty cleanly. No harm, no foul.
Honestly, the only victim here was himself.
Yep, just lost a whole bunch of time, whole bunch of positions.
We're clocking 52.2 up front. The 2 front runners are clocking the same times. 3rd, 4th, and 5th clocked 52.9 with very little variations between them.
Oh, we got the 2 car going off track as we see it live.
Oh, he didn't brake. I did mention earlier, some might simply miss their breaking point, but this is insane. It's almost as if you really didn't pay attention because you see the 5, you see the 10, they were both braking, and the 2 just went wild.
Pierre Roy had a big moment right before the hill. Went off track a little bit, just loose, gathered it up, but lost quite a bit of time.
We got a first battle here for 8th position, or even 9th, because 24 is being attacked by the 76, and the 51 in front of them.
Off track.
Yeah, off track is going to be a nuisance for the 76 and the 24 who are battling it out. We
Oh,
got a disconnection at the moment. Corey Wakefield, unfortunately, got disconnected for packet loss.
ooh, that is unfortunate.
Indeed.
You
That's
know,
our form of mechanical failure when we think about it, right?
we are
It's rare that we get those.
absolutely. We are starting to have a little battle up front here as the 77 is starting to reel in Kevin Jordan. We'll go take a peek at this real quick. Gap was about 7 tenths. Gap now 3 to 4 tenths.
But last lap, Savignano clocked by 51.6, 4 tenths quicker than Kevin Jordan in his 95.
Got some off tracks we'll go take a peek at real quick. 54
Yeah.
off track. We'll have to see what happened.
Oh,
Looks like,
oh 01 and 98 as well.
oh, we got off tracks. 54 just overdrove it. Looks like maybe got a little loose. Tried to put, oh, I tried to get out of the back of somebody up there, and he ended up going off track. We got Zachary Little here. Looks like he went off track as well.
Yeah, we got plenty of action.
Just got loose, self spin. Let's see. The 01 of Blake Dipnet. That's probably not saying it right, but we're going to. Oh, 98 just took him
Yeah, the
out.
98
Com-
outbraked himself.
yep, completely overdrove the corner, washed up the track, locked up the brakes, and into the 01. Got another
That's not
one
the
with.
kind of action you want to see. It's one thing to miss the corner by yourself. It's another to potentially ruin somebody else's race. If there's not too much damage, it's fine and all, but it's still some pretty bad because you're losing positions out of that.
Absolutely. And
The 01 was trying to do his thing, try to break at the
innocent
right moment.
bystander.
Yeah,
And,
innocent bystander.
and
Yeah,
that is the scary part at road courses because not only do you have to worry about what's in front of you, the corner, hitting your line and all that, but you have to worry about what's coming behind you. It's very easy for
indeed.
people to completely miss their braking point, overdrive the corner. We've been seeing it a lot in turn one tonight. Ooh, 77 with a big wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh yeah. We do have some interesting battles now. We do have the 77 right next to the 95 battle for first. We have a battle for the last podium position between Pierre Roy and Andrew Gueda within 4 tenths.
Go take a peek at that one real quick. And I haven't raced much with Andrew Gueda, but I'm told that he is a very good road course racer. He actually came into the league without really having much oval experience. Primarily, he was a road course racer.
Generally, I find the transition from road to oval to be simpler to do uh, than the opposite. Just because,
Absolutely. Car
it,
control.
exactly.
Yeah.
We had an overtake done by the fourth to the five a few moments ago, and they're still battling. So we do have a lot of, tiny packs of 2 cars or 3 cars battling. We have a three-way battle for third between Roy Gueda and Paget.
Had an issue here with the Seth Zorno, and we'll go take a peek. Had a
Oh,
couple of crashes here as well.
yeah. Fauna and Meyer. I hope I pronounced that right.
Seth Zorno just overdrove turn one. Let's see what
Oh,
happened
and
with
two,
Meyer.
you'll see the two of Seth Zorno did a pretty bad rejoin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, that's what caused the wreck. Yep,
Yep.
just pulled back on track, took out a couple of cars.
Yeah, just an accordion effect. That's not what you want to see. Zachary Little in perdition at the moment.
All right,
Let
but
me see if I see damage. I do see a lot of damage from the contact he got earlier with the whole situation. He's in the grass. It appears our leaders are already lapping people.
let's see what happened with Zachary Little. He did go down pit road. A lot of
Yeah,
damage to the
well,
back end of that car.
if you remember the incident with
Yeah.
Zorno's
Yep.
rejoin, I think the 20 was part of the accordion effect.
Oh,
Like
his left front tire is pointed the wrong direction. He will be
yeah.
sitting there in pits for a
Ooh.
while.
We have a big slide from the 76 of Kill Commons as he was trying to attack the 51 of Stevenson. That's not going to help his tires.
Ooh, our leaders are in some serious lap traffic right now. They will
Yep.
be coming up shortly. We're going to have to see which one can navigate these lap cars better, as that gap is it's been kind of, bouncing back and forth. It was down to 2/10. It went back to a half a second. It's coming back. It's kind of all over. Is they're too wide in front of them? 54 kind of
Yep.
up. Oh, and a little
Oh,
contact with
ooh.
the 77 and the 54.
Yeah, I don't know if he just grazed it or touched it, but that was
Yeah,
close.
we saw the front end of the 77's car kind of bump up a little bit when he made the contact. I don't know if there's any real damage, but we can check real quick. Nah, no damage at all. He is good to go.
Yeah, a lot of lap traffic. I did
Oh,
see a little. Ooh,
76. Man, I got to see what car that is, but the 21 looked like his rear tire. Oh, as the 51 gets really loose up on top of the hill.
and I think he did the exact same thing previous lap. I was about to mention that. I was trying to find who it was, but yeah, Stevenson seems to have a lot of trouble
Oh,
up that hill.
77. He loops it.
Oh no, that was the battle for lead.
That
He
was.
touched the grass.
Yep, he just got wide off the corner. The two's in front of him now, and now he has a stack up in front of him. Just going to try to get through here without causing any or losing any more time. Made it through unscathed, but that is going to definitely create some breathing room for that 95 car at Kevin Jordan.
Indeed, and as much as he seems to be faster than the 11, burning up his tires that way by trying to go back onto the track, potentially locking up, he's going to burn his tires that way. And the 11 of Pierre Roy might be able to battle for second now.
Yeah, so when we saw that, there was about maybe a 3 to 5 tenths gap. He lost over 4 seconds on that, and without cautions, that gap is going to be hard to overcome because these two, the 77 and the 95, seem to be on very very similar pace.
I think you want to go to the 01 of Blake Depinay. I think there's a lot of action. There's a train of like five cars over there battling for positions.
We have
The
moved
18,
our
the 5, the
cameras
01,
there.
the 10.
It looks like
Stevenson in the
01
grass again.
little loose. I think the 18 car is really holding some of these guys up.
That's what I'm thinking too. I do feel like these guys are trying to go faster, but they can't. You see the
Absolutely.
98, a bit impatient behind the 10.
Oh, one's gonna try. Oh, he looked low underneath the five. I believe that was the 5 car, but
Oh, the 10 going for it. No, the 98 going for it. If the 98 can get a better line, he was not able to pull it. Good defending move by the 10, but the 01 making the move on the 5 and the 98 on the 10. There's a lot of action. Plenty action.
absolutely, we're gonna kick it back over to most exciting and see where that takes us. Um, we had another issue with the 11 a few laps ago. Let's go back and see what happened here.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
he lost quite some ground
yeah, it looked like the
from
car
the
just didn't
76.
want to rotate there. It just pushed wide.
That's a shame. He had a good shot at following the 77 and look out for a mistake. We have now a battle for third. Roy, with his little mistake, has been caught up by Goida and Padgett. And we see still the little train I was talking about earlier, the 01, 98, the 5, they're exchanging positions. Somebody pitted already.
Oh, I just saw another car go off track.
Sean Kaifas just pitted.
I think that was Connor Meyer. He is fighting a very damaged vehicle. I think he's just trying to get out of the way here.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're told that the 44 is pronounced Kai Fizz. Thank you very much for the precision for the detail.
Affinito also went into pits there.
01 is spitting as well. Some of them are calling it on the radio as we speak.
01 coming in,
Yeah.
18 coming in.
Affinito, 14.9 seconds into the pits. Given Fana was into the pits, but through 236 seconds into the pit.
Oh,
I would
fixing
probably
damage.
say
Yeah.
exactly.
Very
Fixing
much so.
some good damage.
That 77 is starting to close the gap. The gap is down to a little over 3 seconds. So he has gained a second over the last 5 or 10 laps or so since he had that mistake and spun the car.
That's interesting. The 01 of Blake DePinette spent 4 seconds less into the pits than most people.
Maybe
Kaifis too, 33 seconds, but some spent 37 seconds.
Maybe a fuel-only stop or a 2-tire stop. So we're watching Charles Roberson right now get around these guys. Roberson is a very, very good driver. However, I feel like his weakness is the road courses. I've never really seen him have a strong run at a road course, but he's clean, he maintains, he just doesn't have the overall pace as some of our front runners do. So I expect him to finish top 10 or so, but not going to be up front like we see him at the ovals.
Yeah, I mean, again, we mentioned it, right? It's not necessarily easy for oval drivers. I think we have the number 2 of Seth Zornow in deep trouble. He's getting into the pits, but seems to be walking like a crab.
Oh, we better go
And
take
he
a
has a
look at that.
meatball. He has a meatball flag.
Let's see. Oh, yes, he does. Ooh, we got to see what that hit was like there. We're going to
that's unexpected.
Down. Just got, I don't know what happened, but he hit the barrels and the right front tire, I don't believe is really hooked up to that car anymore as the bumper goes flying.
Yeah, he disconnected. He parked it, called it a night. I don't blame him. Probably too much damage to repair at this point.
Absolutely. The way that car looked, I would suspect it was too much damage to repair.
The number 9 of Bryce Senesac in pursuit of Mark Padgett.
Yeah, he's been kind of hanging on to that rear bumper.
Yeah, he wants it. To be fair, I'll say like the top 10 is still within reach in the way that these guys are not too far away from each other. Sure, there are some gaps, but overall, we still have some battles in top 10.
Absolutely. We are down to 14 cars on the lead lap. Let's go back and check on our front runner here as we watch the 09 make the pass. Go see what kind of traffic Kevin Jordan's going to be hitting here because it looks like he should be coming up on some lap traffic fairly soon. Doesn't look like there's anything really showing.
Yeah, I seem to see the 10 and the 98 in front of him. Well, Kevin Jordan into the pits.
Just went to pits.
Yeah.
77 following suit as well. Trying to stay on that same strategy.
11 keeps going, so he's going to try to get that extra point, that bonus point.
Yeah, and I will say it's really hard for that cycle to work because a lot of these front runners are pitted ahead of the start-finish line. So not only does Do these guys, the 56 and the 11, have to go?
Oh, you have a battle for first right now. 11 and 56. 11 got a bit loose out of 2 and lost the position, so the bonus point will not be his.
And because of where Kevin Jordan is pitted, I suspect that they will have to stay out front for another lap to be able
Yep.
to maintain to gain that bonus point.
Yeah, so might not have been the best of decision. If I was the 11, I would probably pit right now, and that's what he's doing. He tried to get the bonus point. He's not getting it. It's time to pit.
56 was able to get the bonus point this time. He was close enough where that strategy didn't really affect him. Kevin Jordan comes back out in P7. Anthony's the 77 is P10, so Kevin Jordan gained a lot of time somewhere.
Yeah, he already overtook Pierre Roy. Pierre Roy is losing a lot of time into the pits.
The 11 coming
I'm
out of
interested
pit
to
road.
see. I'm interested to see where Guida will come out. Go north south.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna fall quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Jordan's
And
only just shy of 14 seconds behind him. We're talking 40 something seconds all the way through the pit strategy. Ooh, Edward Pelt's crash. We'll have to go take a peek at that. But yeah, he's gonna fall back a little bit, but he might still come out in the top 10. We'll have to check on that. Let's see what happened to the 7. Oh, just missed the corner. Didn't actually crash. He just went off track, took the long way
yeah, SDK
around.
considers that a crash
Yep,
sometimes.
off
It's a bit weird.
track. All right, so
Interesting
let's.
call from Guida to not pit yet.
I mean, if what I saw for fuel reading was anywhere remotely close, it is possible to not have to stop, but you are going to have to save some fuel.
And some tires.
Absolutely. Oh, 54, big wreck.
Yeah, he towed.
Let's go to a far chase here and see what happened. Got wide off the corner, put the throttle down, just looped it into the inside fence with a lot of
Yeah.
cars coming, able to avoid them all, and he jumped to pits.
That was a weird spot to lose it, though. I would not expect somebody to really lose it there. You're mostly straight trying to go, even though it's a little bit curvy. You're still going straight, so I guess he just went
I,
too hard on the throttle.
I think it had more to do with just the fact that he got squirrely the corner before, and it was probably in his head. So he was probably, oh, I got to hurry up so I don't get run over, and then hit the throttle just a little too hard.
The 0-1 of Blake DePinette in the pits again.
Interesting.
That's 2 pit stops. That's weird. I would not have expected that.
I'm going back to look to see if anything happened between him, but I am not seeing anything. But we have a good battle here for what is currently the 8th position between the 51 of Stevenson and the 77. 77 going to get the overtake completed on the front stretch.
To be fair, the 77 pitted and has newer tires. The 51 is running long.
Michael Boisfort with a little issue there. It looked like he got deep into the corner. Forgot to brake. Forgot where his brake pedal was, it looks like. Able to save it, not wreck the car. Looks like he's going to rejoin the track. All good there.
The front runners who have not pitted are currently clocking 53.6, whereas people who have pitted are in the mid 52s. So people are 1 second slower. But considering this is a 52, 53 seconds lap, 1 second is pretty big when you think about it.
Absolutely.
But there is only 10 laps remaining.
Yes, absolutely. And Kevin Jordan currently about 12 seconds back from the leader. So I will be very curious to see if these guys are able to make it all the way through. The 56 of Goeta, the 78 of Farrell. I don't believe the 02 of Mark Paget has pitted yet.
No, he hasn't. Top 5 has not pitted yet.
I if it were if none of these guys are able to pit, or I guess all of these guys up front are able to make it on fuel, I believe that Kevin Jordan is probably only going to get to maybe at best fourth.
Yeah, because right now he is more or less 3 seconds behind the 76. Pierre Roy a bit off track there up the hill, but no foul. He's still on track.
Yeah, his car's seen some better days, that's for sure. His front end is not looking too hot. Can
Oh,
definitely see
I
that
didn't
left
see
front
that.
tire sticking out.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
So that might be part of it. I'm sure he's struggling with the handling as we have a battle for the lead, 56 and 78. 78 looking to the inside, coming into turn one.
I thought this 56 had some breathing room, but maybe he lost it
So we
eventually.
see a
As we
couple
do have a
cars.
car on the grass.
18 and the 25 both went very wide. I believe that would be turn two.
I guess we can maybe form a land mowing company at this point.
Absolutely. Relentless Mowing Company.
Quite efficient, big V8s.
Gueda is now under attack from the 0-2 of Mark Paget. Looks like he is going to get the position fairly easily.
Mhm. Maybe Gueda pushed it a bit too hard and his tires are not complying anymore.
And there's one thing that I know about Mark Paget, and that guy knows how to save tires. So it's very possible that he has saved his tires and is making, and we're seeing it on the track times right now. He's closing the
Yeah.
gap to the 78. He got around the 56. Kevin Jordan has made his way up to 6. He is going to be the first car on fresh tires.
Yeah, I was about to mention he got closer. He's under a second.
Ooh, 0-2 got held up big time. Not sure what car that yellow one was, but definitely got him.
81.
Yeah, got him held up quite a bit. Trying to stay out of the way, but they just didn't realize he was there because that was after the uphill portion as Kevin Jordan is looking to make the move on the 76. Going to send it, able to clear him before the front stretch.
Yeah, good move. And if his
76 in the
line
pits.
is proper. Oh. Yeah. At this point, they might not take tires though, and just take fuel.
Very possible. Stop and go for fuel.
For example, I'm looking at where Pierre Roy is. He's gonna go down the hill in a second, and he's gonna be on the main stretch. So will he be able to overtake the 76?
And the 78, I believe it also went to pit road there. 51 off track. We'll have to go see what. Oh, Michael Pimpere crashed. Let's see what happened to the 71 as we switch cameras here. Or I'm sorry, the 51.
Oh, Pimpere just braked on the apex.
51.
He wanted to let people by, I believe, but that
Yeah.
was not a good spot to brake.
Let's go see what happened to him. 51 just got on the throttle a little hard and spun it. Oh, he was on throttle going up the hill.
That's
51
especially with
pit
older
road.
tires. I don't believe it's a good strategy. You're putting yourself at risk.
Kevin Jordan up to fourth place, 6 seconds behind the leader.
We got Stevenson into the pits, 3.7 seconds. So I believe that was just a splash of fuel.
I'll tell you what, though, this 56 cars ran down the 0-2.
He came back. Okay,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
he figured out
4
something about his
tenths.
tires then.
Gained a lot through turns 1 and 2 there. We'll see what's happening a little further back. 51 comes out of pit road. Kevin Jordan moving through the field. 5 seconds behind the 5.5 seconds behind the leaders.
I wonder if she's going to be able to catch up. He's still a second quicker
but
than the leader.
only 4 laps to go as Matt Webb crashes.
Exactly.
We'll have to see what happened there.
Yeah, and the 18 as well. The 18 of Ralston just spun up the hill.
Same. That's exactly where the 98 spun as well. That hill is a dangerous place. You really got to manage your throttle input through there.
For sure.
Let's go watch Kevin Jordan. Let's do a ride along. We'll go into his cockpit here and see what he's facing. He is caught up to the 09 of Bryce Senesac.
I'll say the ARCA cars sound very good in the cockpit.
They definitely do. Can just see the off throttle time that Kevin Jordan has as he gets wide going up the hill.
Yeah, that was why that was a bit too hard. And even back on throttle, you saw the car getting squirrely, but Senesac as well. He's pushing extremely hard. He's not smooth at all at this point.
I think he is just trying to set up the pass. The 09 is going to just pull over and try to defend, but not interfere too much. I think he just lifted.
Yeah, and that's the pass done by Kevin Jordan back into podium positions.
4 seconds off of the leader with 2 laps to go.
That's not going to be enough.
No, not without them the two in front of him having fuel issues, but just listening to the off-time track through this first portion of the track is kind of amazing to me. I would expect maybe some people. I was very slow through there, but I am also not a very good road racer. But I was surprised that Kevin Jordan was. Oh, something happened to the 56. He just lost a lot of time.
Yeah, a good second. Yeah.
All right, we'll
Kevin
go
Jordan
back to
3 seconds within.
Normal cameras. We'll get out of the cockpit of the 95. White flag is out. Let's go watch our leader.
What could help the 56 is traffic.
Absolutely, and there is quite a bit up there.
We don't have many battles for positions at this point. We do have the 33 right up the bumper of the 98.
Yeah, I think this is the 02's race. I don't think anybody can catch him as he goes down the hill into the final turn.
Yep, that's a win for Mark Padgett. I'm going to call it because I don't see him crashing on the straight.
Kevin Jordan goes wide off the left corner, or the last corner. As Mark Padgett in the 02 wins the race.
Savignano made the pass on Senesac. Senesac extremely slow. I think Senesac is out of fuel. Senesac is on the main stretch, crawling to cross the line at the moment.
Absolutely, I do believe it, and he is pretty much stopped. He is going to keep losing positions if he cannot make it to the start-finish line. They are still coming behind him at speed.
Yeah, we get the 11 of Pure Roy coming in as well. Gonna gain that little position real quick. That's heartbreaking for Senesac. He's probably on neutral, clutching in. He will probably reach it.
At a very, very slow pace, probably bumping the starter to try to keep some momentum before that car
here
stops.
It is.
Falls to 10th. Well, let's go watch our leader here do some burnouts. Mark Padgett.
I will say, I did not expect people to not pit. That was a ballsy strategy, but they made it work. So congratulations to Padgett and Gueda for making it work.
Absolutely.
Fortunately for Kevin Jordan, that worked for them. Didn't work for him, but he's still, on the podium.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap this up. We'll go over our results here. All right, Mark Padgett in that 02 car is going to get the win. Andrew Gueda, 56 car in third. Kevin Jordan, the first car to actually make a pit stop, is going to finish third. the 77 of Anthony, whatever they said in
Savignano.
Saviano. There we go.
Savignano.
In fourth, Charles Roberson in fifth, Brady Farrell sixth, Jake Kilcommons in seventh, Pierre Roy in eighth, Tyler Stevenson nine, and Bryce Senesac running out of fuel, able to make it in a top 10 position after running out. All right, well, we're going to do a commercial break, and when we come back, we will get our podium finishers in here for some interviews.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
All right, let's get some interviews in here. We are going to bring in our race winner, Mark Paget. Mark, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, hey, Tony.
Hey, man, nice race tonight. Got the win. Didn't have to pit. Tell us about it. I assume you must have been saving a little bit of fuel and definitely saving some tires.
Oh, yeah, that was my plan from the start. I mean, I was cranking up at the last minute in the pits, cycling the car on and off on the pace lap. I was doing it all. Even I was just actually talking to Andrew about this. I followed him most of the race, and I could tell we were both saving. Neither one of us really wanted to pass each other. We just wanted to stay around fifth and save fuel.
Yeah, I'm curious. How close were you?
So I could not do a burnout. I tried.
Okay.
I was totally out. I had about half a lap to the good there at the end, and by the time I got back around to the start finish line, but didn't have anything for a burnout.
Oh yeah, I was curious because when I checked the fuel run, and while sitting in pits, it was right at 35, so I'm sure it dropped. So definitely felt like you and Andrew must have done a really good job saving fuel there. But man, wild race, a lot of good battles on track, got the win. We will let you get your shoutouts in and let you go celebrate.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to get the win in and not have to worry about points anymore. I was worried that was going to be me. But yeah, good to be locked into the playoffs. And I never thought a win would come at a road course. It's only my second start here, too. So yeah, just had the right strategy and it worked out.
Absolutely. So we are off next week, but we will see you again in 2 weeks. Enjoy your Thanksgiving and have a good night.
Yep, it's going to be Darlington, I think. Love that track.
Should be a fun one.
All right. Thanks, Tony.
Yep, we'll see ya. All right, that was our race winner. We'll bring in our second place runner-up, Andrew Goeta. Andrew, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, able to save enough fuel to make it to the end, P2 finish. Talk us through it.
Oh man, that was tough. I ran out at the end there and I wasn't even looking down the road. I was watching my rear view mirror at Kevin. And when I saw him spin, I knew I had second. And yeah, it was a good race, man.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun out there. It looked like the car was really loose. A lot of people struggling over that hill.
Yeah, I found that. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I found that the slower you went, the faster that car went around that track. The key was don't give it any gas.
Yeah, I rode around with Kevin Jordan's cockpit and was surprised at how off throttle he was through those first few corners before going up that hill. I assume you were doing the same thing there because I didn't really see you spin too much, or spin the rears too much. But I think that was definitely the key to keeping that car underneath you. And then over that hill, we saw a lot of people lose it there and end up hitting the inside wall. But it seemed like the people who didn't overuse the throttle going up there were the ones who were able to keep their car straight through that portion.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you had to let off the throttle right before you peak to keep the car down so it didn't rise to come up. But I was just hoping and praying each lap nobody was stuck sideways on the track when I pressed that hill.
Absolutely. Blind, you can't see anything there.
Not a thing. I knew that was going to ruin many races, and I just was hoping and praying it didn't ruin mine.
Yes, sir. Well, we will let you get your shout-outs in. Congratulations on P2, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thanks to my crew chief, Clatterbuck. He big help there. So, thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Have a good night, and congratulations on the second place finish.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that was our P2 finisher, Andrew Gueda. We're going to pull our final podium finisher down, Kevin Jordan. Kevin, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good, man. We were talking about you. You and I believe it was the 77 were fast all night. You were the one who was able to keep it clean, but the two in front of you just were able to save enough fuel. Is that something that you considered doing, or was that just not realistic with the pace you were running?
From what I was hearing, I thought I was going to be good as the laps slowed down a little bit from tire wear and whatnot. It just wasn't the case. So I think it was around lap 20 or 21 I pit. I mean, I was two in the negative on lap time. So if I had to keep going, I was going to run out anyway. And obviously with the faster guys behind me, I didn't want to chance it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I will tell you that you and the 77 came to pit, I believe it was on the same lap.
Same lap, yeah. So that's cool.
And you gapped him by a large margin off a pit road.
I actually didn't take tires, so I don't know if he did or not.
I'm willing to bet he did. That would explain the large gap. But congratulations on the P3 tonight. We will let you get your shout-outs in, and we will see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, just the team in general, all the guys on all the series, Revolt, and you guys up in the booth, obviously, and all the admins for the series.
All right, man. We'll have a happy Thanksgiving. I assume. I guess. Do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada?
Like a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Well, enjoy your week off, and we'll see you 2 weeks.
Perfect. Thanks, Tony.
Absolutely. And that is going to wrap up our interviews tonight. Kevin Jordan, our P3 finisher, started out on the pole but was not able to make it on fuel. With that being said, Relentless Racing League is off next week for Thanksgiving, so tune in the week after Thanksgiving for the Miller Motorsports Xfinity Series. I believe all 4 series will be running in 2 weeks, so come back and watch us then. Have a good night, and we'll catch you later.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you're a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together, we are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm